get ready. Disney's Hollywood Studios brings all the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown to Central Florida. Although more recent developments have seen some changes in the park, many of its original charm remains. And included in this is some classic Disney's Hollywood Studios hidden gems. In today's video, we take a look at some of our favourite secrets and Easter eggs this park has to offer. Some of these date back to the park's original opening, with some more recent ones too. Get ready. Number 8. A truly hidden Mickey. Many Disney fans are aware of hidden Mickeys. These are essentially subtle Mickey Mouse shapes built and painted into the parks and films in a slightly hidden manner. Disney's Hollywood Studios is home to a huge one that you definitely won't notice, even as you walk through the park's central hub. This is really only visible from an aerial view, or if you turn the park's map upside down. The Chinese Theatre makes up Mickey's mouth, the roof of the Brown Derby restaurant and Echo Lake make up the 2 ears, and the central planters make up his eyes and nose. This hidden Mickey really shows the effort Imagineers put into these fan favourite features, and for this reason it's deserving a spot on our video today. Number 7. Key is under mat. If you've ever visited Muppet Vision 3D, then you know that the whole building is filled with subtle jokes and references. Our favourite that we like to point out is the hidden key featured at the security desk to the right of the entrance. A sign at the desk reads, "Back in 5 minutes, key is under mat." Go ahead and lift up the mat at the front of the desk. In true Disney fashion, the Imagineers have specifically left a key under the mat. This ties in nicely with the surroundings and the theming and gags found throughout the whole building. Unfortunately, the key is actually screwed down though, so don't be expecting to take this away as a souvenir to show your friends and family. Number 6. The real Chinese Theatre. The main focal point as you enter into Disney's Hollywood Studios is its Chinese Theatre. This is currently the home to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is obviously a recreation of Groundman's Chinese Theatre found in Hollywood Boulevard in California. But did you actually know that this theatre found in Hollywood Studios is an exact replica of the Hollywood version? The exact blueprints were used, making it a perfect recreation of the theatre, both in size and scale. Many of the ornate details found on the original can be found in the Hollywood Studios version too. These include the main door and statues out the front, as well as the celebrity handprints in the cement. This neat fact isn't known by many, so we thought it would be fitting to include it in our Disney's Hollywood Studios hidden gems. See? Now you never have to go to Hollywood if you've been to this park. Number 5. Do not pull rope. Theme park logic means that if you're told not to do something, then you're probably supposed to do it. This is the case for many little hidden gems found in Disney parks. Outside the front of Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, you'll see a small excavation site. Beside it there's a sign that reads, "Warning, do not pull rope." The knot is crossed out however, so go ahead and assume that means that you can pull the rope. When you do, you'll notice that there are people down there in the dig site. You'll hear several different audio cues from down inside the hole.
Careful! There's lightning and artifacts down here.
Disney likes to add these little fun experiences to their attractions. It's these nice little touches that make Disney parks so special. Number 4. Moroccon Tower of Terror. We referenced this in our Epcot Hidden Gems video, but it's just so good that we had to include it in this one too. Have you ever noticed that Twilight Zone Tower of Terror has a very unique colour? This is particularly noticeable if you've ever seen other versions of this attraction, like in Disneyland Paris for example. Considering how tall the building is, it was going to be noticeable from Epcot. This troubled the Imagineers as it would ruin the skyline of the World Showcase Pavilion, and this would be particularly noticeable when looking towards the Moroccon Pavilion. To counteract this, Disney painted the Hollywood Tower Hotel a very specific pinkish orange colour. This helps blend the building as a whole into the rest of the pavilion's buildings. Even though you might be in Epcot, you wouldn't notice that this was actually a building from an attraction in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Number 3. Slinky Dog Dash Standby. As mentioned previously, the park has seen some recent developments. The inclusion of Toy Story Land really adds a new and fun dynamic to this park. Pixar are known for their in-depth Easter eggs, therefore we had to include at least one from this land in this video. When you're entering the standby line for Slinky Dog Dash, take a look at the sign above it. This will tell you the estimated wait time, but you might notice that it actually resembles a dog collar, and that's because it is. When you walk into the line, take a look at the back side of this sign. On the back it reads Buster 234 Elm Street. This is a nice reference to Andy's dog and their home address from the Toy Story movies. Number 2. Echo Lake Mailboxes. When strolling around the Echo Lake section of the park, you may come across the Echo Lake Apartments. These are located between Hollywood and Vine and Primetime Cafe. The Art Deco design of this area really fits in with that classic Hollywood feel, and this really helps immerse you into your surroundings. In typical Disney fashion, however, the attention to detail doesn't just stop here. Beside the gated entrance to the apartments are a number of mailboxes. Each apartment has its own respective residence, but because it's Disney, these aren't just random names that they've come up with. Each name represented on the mailboxes are different Imagineers that worked in creating the park. This little detail pays tribute to the amazing Imagineers that brought you this incredible theme park. Number 1. R3X, the Unlikely DJ. We just couldn't do a Disney's Hollywood Studios secret list and not include Galaxy's Edge. The newest area of the park is probably the most Easter egg filled land in any theme park. We could probably do a whole list just around Batuu on its own. We also discussed one of our favourite Galaxy's Edge secrets over in our Disneyland Secrets video too. But another one that we love is R3X, or Rex, the DJ from Oga's Cantina. If you're a big Star Tours fan, the DJ should definitely look familiar to you. He's actually the original pilot from the attraction. The backstory states that at some point, Rex crash landed on Batuu and was reprogrammed in a droid depot, although he hasn't completely forgotten his roots. Sometimes Rex can malfunction, and he'll begin to recite his previous lines from when he was a Star Tours captain. When he eventually reboots, you'll actually hear the Star Tours jingle as his power on sound too. If you enjoyed this, make sure to check out our other Hidden Gems videos on our channel. I know we've mentioned 2 in this video alone. That was our quick whistle-stop tour of Hollywood Studios' Hidden Gems. And now you're ready. Would you be interested in seeing a full video on Galaxy's Edge Hidden Gems? Leave a comment down below and let us know.